In this video we're going to look at the capital letter C. Once again I'm using this curious copperplate pen. Don't be put off by it. I'm only using it because it means you can see what I'm doing. Any pen that will give you a light upstroke and a dark downstroke will do. Beryl makes a nice handwriting pen. A ballpoint pen will do the job quite well. I'm just writing on standard photocopy paper here, so the line might smear out slightly. Capital C is a relatively simple letter. It's essentially composed of two components. That's an L, that's the base of an L, and a tendency when you're learning to do the L is to actually to curve the back of it like that, which is what we want for the C. We don't want that curve for an L. We do want it for a capital C, and we're going to even exaggerate it slightly. And the other part of the C is the bottom part of it, which curves round and in, like so. I'm going to put them together now, and you'll see how the letter functions. We come up on our upstroke, and we come down, curve in, like that. That's rather a generous capital C. It's also possible to do a thinner version, like that. I tend to do this slightly thinner version when I'm doing it myself, which is more like a B that curves in, and I tend to go around a little bit more on the inside. If you're feeling like having a bit of fun, then you can go around even more on the inside, but that's really taking it a bit far. So our capital C, and to do the follow on, we have to pick up our pens and go on like so. Another version of the capital C, if we have our lines like so, simply starts at the top, curves in like that. That's a much simpler C. And also I have seen that sometimes this can drop below the line, and then you start to write your next letter word inside the C. Far less common. That's more ornamental. So our general C, our school hand C, is just light up, dark down, curve in, there's a nice biological word, cilia. So once again, if we have our lines, the capital is more than twice the height of the other letters, twice or more. Light up, dark down, curve in, around, up. That's our capital C. So our capital A, if you remember, light up, dark down, and a hook, like so. Capital B, or one of the B's, a simple B was this one, composed of a 1 and a 3 essentially, like so, written on top of each other. And our capital C, light up, dark down, in, curve and away. If you need some practice with your stroke, always good idea anyway, every now and then, to do a line of simple I shapes to just get the basic flow. And the other letter that's useful to do to practice your stroke is the old medial letter S, which is no longer used, the long S. And if you do a series of these, light up, dark down, light up, dark down, light up, dark down, like that, that will give you some good practice to keep your hand in. Sorry about the ink spreading here a little bit. This is just cheap photocopy paper, but you get the general idea. You can do these letters as effectively with a pencil. In fact, a sharp pencil, this is not a sharp pencil, but a sharp pencil is just as good for making those distinctions between light and dark, as indeed is a ballpoint pen. I thought I had one here. Perhaps I do. Light up, dark down. Right. You can do some quite nice light and dark variations with a ballpoint, but you do have to push on it quite hard on the way down and very light on the way up. So it is possible to make quite good tone distinctions with a ballpoint, but it does take practice. Light up, dark down, curve in. One more time. And also the C can start down the bottom here, as I have here, or it can start nearer the top, like that. So depending on your mood or what type of C you wish to do, you can start your C down here, like that, or here, like that. Let's try this again and show you what I mean with the black pen. So you can start your C up here. That's pretty similar to a printed C in a way, or you can do the C with the ligature stroke, the connecting stroke, like that, or our thinner C, like that. And there we have it, the letter C.